guys, welcome back to my channel. And although I said that the last video was the last video of YouTuber, I lied because today I am filming on Halloween. So as you guys can tell, my hair is straighter and it's shorter, and a bit of a horror story goes along with this. I'm going to be telling you guys how I ended up with this. I was really upset with this, but I thought it could make a really good video for you guys because you guys actually lift my spirits up so high. So I feel like it could be good. I mean, something good could come out of this. So that's why I decided to film this video. So without any further ado, let's get right into this story. My hair problems have kind of derived from like a few months ago. No, wait. My hair issues have been going on since I was in high school. When I was a high school senior, it was that time of year where everybody wanted great hair, everyone wanted great skin, everybody was working out because it was prom season. So this is where my issue began. So it was prom season and I was running on the elliptical like a madman because I wanted to look good for prom, and I was looking up YouTube videos because, of course, YouTube got me in trouble, and I wanted to find a really good hairstyle to wear for prom. So all these videos that I was watching had these girls with these huge volumized curls and big hair, and it was just really appealing. Like, I was like, oh my god, I want hair like that. Like, that's gold. So I looked up this one video where this girl had pretty short hair. Okay, it had to be maybe about this length. And it was like big Texas looking hair, like really big hair and volumized and beautiful, and I was like, I want that. So this is where it got me in trouble. Little old me thought I was a hairstylist and went into my kitchen, picked up a pair of scissors, and just decided to cut layers into my hair. So I tried doing what this girl had. It did not come out even remotely close to what I wanted. It literally looked like a mushroom and then hair. Like, it was horrible. So I freaked out, picked up the phone, called my mom and said, "Ma, you have to make me a hair appointment right now. I have to go get this fixed." So she was like, okay. So she took me to the hair salon. I went in the girl's chair. I showed her what I did. And again, like, I am notorious for cutting my own hair. Every person that has took me in the hair salon knows that I cut my own hair way too much, and I really shouldn't because I am not a cosmetologist. I am not a beautician. So she fixed it the best that she could. And when I got out of her chair, I was crying. It came out horrible. It was like huge layers up here and like long hair. It kind of just really like was shaped. It didn't really look like she was able to fix what I did. So I was bawling. I was bawling in the car. I was bawling at home for like a good 3 hours. It was not fun. I was crying. I didn't know what to do. My mom was like, relax, like it doesn't look that bad. And I was like, yes it does. It's not me. This is not me. This is not who I am. I do not wear hair like this. It was just not good at all. So she gave me the suggestion, well, your hair is naturally wavy, why don't you try to do some curls with it? So I was like, okay. After like I was like sobbing, my eyes were puffy, I looked like a madman. So I took the diffuser and I started like working with it. And after a few hours of working with it, I actually found a really decent way of wearing it. And I actually really started to like it because it was full, it was beautiful, and it looked really nice. So I was happy for a little while. A few months went by and the layers stayed short and the hair started to grow. And it just started not looking like the way that I was used to wearing it after I discovered a good way to wear it. So what did I do? I took the scissors and I chopped, and it was short. And then I went through this pattern of doing the same thing every month because the hair would grow. But down here it would grow and up here it would stay short. So it kind of looked like a mushroom top and then long hair. So I went through this cycle of kept cutting. And sooner or later, no kidding, my hair was up to here. I had like barely any hair left. I was so unhappy with myself. And each cycle I would go through tears and cry. And it was just horrifying. and I kind of looked like an old woman with the haircut that I had. It was just not nice, but for some reason I kind of knew how to wear it even though it didn't look good. I don't know. So an epiphany came over me and said, Marissa, stop cutting your hair. Just stop cutting it. So I let it grow, and I let it grow. And then with hair, when hair grows, it becomes flat. And I have an obsession with big hair. I love full hair. So I was like, oh my God, the only way that it looks full is if I cut it. So I had long hair again after I had that issue where I cut it short. It was down to here, and it was blonde, and it was pretty, and I cut it myself, which is a bad thing to do. Guys, if you are ever contemplating cutting your hair yourself, don't do it. Go to see a beautician. Show her a picture of what you want. Don't do what I did. I went through hell for years because I was so unhappy with my hair that I didn't even know what to do with it anymore, that I just kept cutting it and it just kept looking really bad. So I grew it out long and I cut it. I woke up in the morning and I was trying to mess with it because I was getting ready for wherever I was going, and I saw that my hair was literally up like shorter than what this is. Like my hair is like here now. It was shorter and I was crying. My boyfriend would kill me because he hates like short hair, and he kept telling me stop cutting it, stop cutting it. So the night before I saw him, I had long hair, and then the next day when he saw me, my hair was like short, and he was like, what did you do? So I called out of work, I ran to the mall, went to go look for extensions. I paid like over $100 for blonde extensions because the bottom portion of my hair was blonde from an ombre. And I tried putting them in and they looked horrible. I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, when will you ever learn? I literally went through like $100 on hair extensions that I didn't even wear. My boyfriend doesn't like me wearing hair extensions because he's like, no, like I like your hair. I like who you are. I don't want to see you wearing fake hair. Like, I mean, no hate to any of the girls out there that do decide to wear hair extensions, but me, it just didn't look good on, and my boyfriend was unhappy with it. So I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I have to find a way to wear this. I look horrible. I was flipping out. So I found a way of doing it where I kind of straightened it. And it looked good. And I was like, I will never cut my hair ever again. I will never go through this torture that I did to myself ever again. But what did I do? So fast forward back to this year. My hair grew. I was wearing it really nicely. I had curls. You guys might have seen how I've been wearing it in my previous videos. And it was okay. But then I kept getting annoyed that it kept falling flat and it kept losing volume. And you know me, guys, like I need the big hair. Big hair is my life. I'd say about a few weeks ago, I wanted to get a lob cut. So I went to my beautician, and you guys might have seen it in like 2 videos ago. My hair was significantly shorter than how it normally was, right? So I went to my beautician and she cut it like I asked her for a lob, and she gave me more of like a trim. I decided to go over to my local hairstylist, and I told him what happened, and he said, don't worry, I'll fix it for you, no worries. So I was completely confident in the fact that, you know, okay, so my hair is gonna finally get that cut that I wanted. Well, I went in and I showed him the cut. Now, I'm gonna leave a picture of the cut that up here where you guys can see what I was looking for. But yeah, to say the least, it did not turn out anything like that. He actually gave me all these layers that you guys can see up here. This is what he did, for the most part. So when I got home, I was so used to like curling my hair. I looked like I was 65 years old with these layers and everything else, and I was totally trying to keep calm. I was like, keep calm, girl, because don't worry, if you flip out, you will totally be unhappy. You will not, you will be in the same boat that you were in 2 years ago. Just try to keep calm. So I was like, okay, let me try to work with this. So I'm trying to do different things with it. I'm trying to work it out, and it's just not going anywhere near what I wanted. So I was like, you know what? Maybe these layers are a little bit too much. Let me go into him tomorrow and he will fix it for me. So I called up and I was like, I was completely unhappy with how my hair came out. Is it possible that someone can fix it for me? So when I went in, they gave me his boss. And his boss looked at it and he was like, well, this is kind of like what you asked for. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, I did not ask for this. The type of look that I wanted was more calm and relaxing, not crazy layers everywhere. So I was kind of like, okay, well, do you think that maybe we can like make this kind of look back to normal? Because this is how I normally wear my hair. And I showed him a picture, which I will cue up here, of what I showed him, of how I normally do my hair. And he said, you know what, we'll do the best that we can. We'll try to like shape it better. So I was like, okay, you know what, no worries. It might be a little bit shorter, it might be whatever, but I will kind of look like how I used to wear my hair. So I'm blowing it out and I'm noticing that my hair is significantly shorter than how it was the day when I first initially got it cut. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm sitting here like this, crying, not even knowing like what to do. I was like, I have no hair left. I cannot tell my boyfriend this, because if I tell him this, he will flip out at me. He'll tell me to stop cutting my hair. I can't tell my mom because she'll tell me the same thing. And it's just gonna be the same vicious cycle that I've been in 2 years ago. So I came home, and after I was done hanging out with my boyfriend, I decided to mess with it again. And I discovered a way of doing it, which was straight, which is how I'm wearing it right now. Now, I'm not crazy about this. I'm very used to my curly hair. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not used to this, but I guess I'm gonna just have to wait and see. But if I do get used to it, maybe I'll keep up with it. I really don't know. I like short hair because of the volume, but I hate having such short hair where it makes me look older. I don't know how I really feel about this. I'd love to hear the feedback from you guys though. I'd love to hear your comments. So please drop them below letting me know what you think of this haircut. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. That is my hair horror story. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed it. I tried to make it a little humorous. If you like this video, give it a nice big thumbs up. Or if you yourself has ever been through a horrible haircut, comment below letting me know your story and how you coped with it. Also, if you're in the same boat as me right now and currently have a really bad haircut and you are looking for ways to get through it, comment below letting me know if you want me to film a video on how to get through a horrible haircut. Because, trust me, I know plenty. That's it for today, and I hope to see you all in my next video.